Running inside. It's Russell. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it. Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry of the season. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Jackson going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Russell. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Jackson will throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And, man, it's really nice when you start to have a QB that understands exactly what the situation is. 3rd down, like my execution, not try to make big plays. How can I move the sticks, get myself another set of downs? Nice job by the QB understanding that, being on the same page with his receiver, and getting a fresh set of downs.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Arkansas! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the run.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes, and it's just a physical mindset of Auburn, and they're always that team that wants to run the football.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Brown will throw it. That's caught. It's Kane. Bust through behind his pad. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Will, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Now on the move. Can't get him to the ground. Could be an alley. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. He broke broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The run inside. It's Smith. Got room at the 35. There he goes. The 30. The 20. Touchdown Razorbacks. All into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Got a man. It's Cobb. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And how about the coverage on the back end by this defense, man? Great job. Nobody's open. He's looking for somebody to make a play. We've seen him already take off, make plays with his feet, but he tries to do it with his arm, and the defense gets home.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. Turns it on down the left side. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And some room to work. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. With the catch, it's Clapp. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. Oh, he got loose. Still on his feet. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27.
And that was a play that was designed to simply pick up the first down, right? 3rd and short. It's a short throw. You're just trying to get it to the sticks. But what a great individual effort by the receiver that time, turning once he has the football, and he's getting extra yards. That ends up being a big-time play for the offense.
Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for space, it's Ncaa. Just willed his way for a couple after the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Release to the back. The short hands, it's Ncaa. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Running inside, it's Russell. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Jackson will throw. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Good timing on the quick out. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Auburn calls it second of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Final timeout called by the Tigers. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment. Calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that. Drops the ball right in his hands.
Makes the catch. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Cobb. Maybe some room here. The 30. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Auburn. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense. And to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 14 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's Mississippi State coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely.
Pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Brown wants to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got him. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks, and what you got to do is break on the football.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup because critical 4th downs, he found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Running inside, it's Smith. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first.
He lobs one high down the left side. Brings it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it. It's Russell. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Smith. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. The offense changing the play. The play action fake. Hunt down Razorbacks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point is good. Fielded in the end zone, it's Richardson. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Number 38, set to kick it off.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Making side adjustments here. Motion from the back. Jackson gonna throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Then as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver, the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Rushes on him. Breaks loose. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. No hesitation, no trying to bait. Turning it on! Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Arkansas! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. The Razorbacks answer with a score of their own. This dude has just put his snout down, sharpened up those horns, and run through the defense. Another touchdown for this hog running back.
I mean, how awesome is it? You know it's coming. You know he's the featured guy, but that's how good Arkansas is up front. Able to pave lanes, play physical, and just run the dang football.
And they tacked on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Richardson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Makes it past the marker. Oh, there's an alley on the left. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. Want to welcome to college football for this season. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That cornerback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Brown will throw it. Right on the money. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the dub.
Lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Send that offense back onto the field. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Sends it back in motion. From the gun. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Took a shot as he threw. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Off the RPO, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They want to run this quarterback. Jumped on top of the pile.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tigers. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul.
Number 38 set to kick this one away.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Jackson gonna throw it. Get it out on the screen. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go right back to him.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
I think you run that ball right there knowing that I'm going to run it again on 4th down. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I got another play. Nice job by that defensive line not getting moved around, making a play. They got to get one more stand right here.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
He's past the 30. There's a little room there. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Makes the grab. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Corners are going to bail. Just going to keep it after the snap. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Quarterback keeper. Runs through the tackle. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Jackson will throw. He's got an open man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. From the gun, looking for a man. Under fire, and down he goes.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late.